beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs and the James Madison Dukes. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Dominion's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So James Madison's offense has the ball first today. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
Man, I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger, to get them going for this football game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs, making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Evans. Finds his target. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Jackson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd.
Makes a grab and room to run. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Go, go. and will throw it. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Monarchs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Moves the pocket. It's Evans. Gonna take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Dukes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Past the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He now has 84 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The Monarchs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Trying to pound it in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. About these two running games so far. Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how you get it done. Third down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on third down?
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Oh, he got loose. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback changing the play. The transfer has it his first carry. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Dukes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Coming out with it, it's Newsom. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lets one fly deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Jackson. Knocked down immediately. 2nd and long here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Brown wants to pass. Back's got it on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Monarchs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tells the run, wants to pass. Finds his man. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hand it to the back. They knock him down right there.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Third and long coming up. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to pass, it's Evans. Looking left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. There he goes. Touchdown, ODU. And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, a double pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid.
Snags it, and there's running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Sells to fake. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires left. Got his man. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Escapes the sack. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with Coach Roddy at the half. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the two teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the big throw. Out of trouble just like that from deep in his own end and the plus territory. They mark it at the 49.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Out wide left, it's Agnew. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets it away, and this is a tremendous punt. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Second down coming up. Rid of it on the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Dukes! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Brown wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got great speed. Wide open and it's a foot race. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes the easy completion. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, James Madison!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. going from the 17. Motion from the back. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And now on second down for this offense. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The fake and wants to throw. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Fires deep on the run. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Making his first move. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. James Madison's offense comes. They'll have a first down here. Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. They'll run it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quick give. It's Hart. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Caught. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points, now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Dukes are rolling down the field. Trying to establish the run.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big one.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Brown will throw it. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go.
Big tight end makes the grab, it's a 1st down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Running inside, it's Hart. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. And the Dukes inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the 1st week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win.